Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm not even gonna bother with the camera, not after the last part. If you're actually watching this as a playthrough and not just a video, you'd understand what I'm talking about. Anyways, so I did come here. Um, I was just doing a bit of farming, and the eye is right there, but you guys didn't miss anything. We started this mission in the last part and I got cut off. So we're continuing eye for an eye in this part. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the last mission before Fancy Guests, aka we meet Alfinor. But regardless if that's true or not, we're getting close to finally getting out of Kefalonia. Now, it doesn't really matter if we make it to Megaris today, but if we can just get off of Kefalonia, I can blow up ships and farm. So you see, we don't have to hit Megaris to really start farming. We just have to get off of Kefalonia. It's just in Kefalonia, there aren't many side missions to do, and there aren't uh, there's not a lot of enemies you can find to take down. It's more of just a learning curve. But if that's exactly what it is, and it's just here to help you learn the game, it's a really long learning curve for what it is. Especially after such an intense battle for a tutorial. So after completing missions, I try not to skip Marcos' dialogue simply because he's not exact. Sometimes it gives me sort of like a hint as to what mission is coming up. Oh, also, if you can't stop yourself from being seen, if you are seen when going after the eye, they will come to his vineyard and you'll have to take them out to continue the story. But if you can stay hidden, you won't necessarily get as much experience. I don't think. I think that actually gets you more experience. But it does let you get off Kefalonia quicker and get to a place where you can really start getting experience. But the enemies will be tougher, so it's really something to keep in mind. Yes, this is Fancy Guess. Guys, we could be leaving Kefalonia today. Considering I do 2 parts every day, and each part seems to have a full mission or so. Except for the last part. That part was a little funky. Yeah, sorry. For the sake of getting off Kefalonia and the fact that he drives me nuts, I had to skip Marco's dialogue. If you want to know what he said, I had the subtitles on. Go back and pause it. I'm trying to let him talk long enough so the subtitles are actually there and you can pause it. That way, if you really want to know what he said, you can go back and read it. But I can't stand Marcos, and I heard him like 3 or 4 different times before I figured out how to skip. I have synchronized a few places, so Icaros's perception is pretty improved. So I happen to know they're at the abandoned house, which means that's the right one. So in this part, we're going to get over to the abandoned house, and then we will call it there, and once that uploads, we will do fancy guests. I try not to like spoilers that are later in the game, but that's just in case you guys haven't actually seen any gameplay of this, seeing as despite how it's old, there aren't a whole lot of Let's Plays of it because it is a long game. There aren't a whole lot. I think Rad Brad did one, the Rad Brad did one, and I'm honestly not sure who else. Let's just put a point to abilities. And now, yes, that Poison one is a assassin ability, but it's actually a combat ability. I don't know why it's on the assassin wheel. Also, the build I'm going for late game is fire, which means getting the Agamemnon set. Anyways, I'm gonna call it there. And that build could change, but I'm gonna call it there. In the next part, we'll be clearing out